Hi everybody, welcome to my latest video review. This is on the Graphite Ranger loose out of the packaging. Um, I actually set up all the Rangers so I can show you guys. Honestly, I didn't do any like vibrant poses with them. I just aligned them together because that's the best I can do as far as posing figures. Like I'm the worst when it comes to that. So let's get started here. I thought I'll first show you guys all of them standing together holding a weapon. The I'm not too crazy about their weapons because it's so bland and boring. Like they only have a gun and a sword. Like I remember with um Super Mega Force or well with earlier Power Ranger figures, they at least had a signature weapon that made them different from the other figures. But yeah, so let's get started here. So this is on the Graphite Ranger, and here we are. Let me just remove the weapons from his hand. There we go, sorry. It's kind of difficult taking the weapon off. One thing that I love about this figure is that they use the perfect, at least to me, they use the perfect shade of gray. It's not too light, not too dark, it's just right. I know in with previous figures, they would either make, if it's a yellow ranger, the yellow would be too light, or if it's a pink ranger, the shade of pink would be too dark. Or green rangers or blue rangers, usually they make the blue way too dark. It almost looks like navy, and I don't know, it's a little peeve of mine. But yes, I'm glad that they made the color for this figure just right. Um, One thing to notice, of course, there's like subtle differences. Like the stripe on the actual figure is gold, like a darker gold versus yellow. And also, the helmet also looks different. Like all the other Ranger figures, they have like a full colored in helmet. Like there's no secondary color. But for gray, sorry, not gray, Graphite, you have um, you have a silver. The top of his helmet is silver, and you have spikes protruding at the back of his helmet. So I actually appreciate those subtle changes because that makes the team look a lot nicer versus them looking the same and just the helmet is changed. It kind of looks a bit boring. Um, yeah, so that's basically it. That's what the figure looks like. As you can tell, the build of the figure is the same as the previous Dino Charge figures that they released. So there's nothing like too different. Like even the articulation is the same. Like the hands, you can move it up and down from the shoulder region. From the elbow region, you can move it actually side to side or up and down. And then from the elbow region, you can. I'm sorry, I'm trying to show you the figure without blocking too much. You can go up and down, or you can even move the gloves from. There's like a ballpoint on a 360 articulation on the glove. Sorry, I'm like losing my words. And then the leg from the thigh region, you can move it or up and down or side to side. Or the knee region, you can like move it up and down, and you have like a ballpoint or a 360 articulation for the boot. Like there's nothing like too impressive about this figure. It's the same articulation, and you can also move the head. And one thing I've noticed about Graphite range, I really dislike these like non-color names because it sometimes takes a little bit to remember what they used. Is that his helmet? Let me actually bring the other rangers up. Is like a combination of black and blue's helmet. If you guys can, I don't know if you guys can tell, but their helmets pretty much look almost the same or alike. Like even you can even go further as to say even Pink's helmet kind of um looks the same. Like it that's something that I've noticed when I got this figure. And yeah, and I also noticed, well, all the other Ranger figures, they have like a yellow like outline. Grace has sorry, Graphite's uh visor has like a white outlining, and on the top there's a bit of gold there. So it's pretty cool like how they changed it up a bit. But I wish they had done something radically different with the helmet instead of making it look very similar to the past Rangers. So let me just put these figures back. So basically, and as for weapons, he came with the same sword and gun. But one thing I liked is that they used like a transparent green versus the solid green. I like it so much more better. And that's basically it for gold. And as far as detailing goes, he's really nicely detailed. Just the back is not colored in, but I believe that was the case for all the Rangers. I wasn't really expecting too much. But yeah, I really wish that they would have like called the Rangers by their colors. Like I know all the core Rangers are called by color, but instead of like Graphite, I wish they would have gone like Gray Ranger or yeah, Gray Ranger. I guess Gray doesn't sound that great when you actually say it, but it's at least something different. It would have been our first Gray Ranger. So yeah, so that's my review for the Dino Charge Graphite Ranger. I'm so tempted to say gray. I don't know why. And it's basically, and I'm really holding out that we get the Silver Ranger figure because his helmet is my ultimate favorite. I know I've said it so many times, but all the teeth that's all around the helmet just looks so amazing. So I'm holding out we get silver. And I'm also really wanting. I know we're gonna get a purple or a violet, same thing. And yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see what other figures. Hopefully, they'll give us all the Ranger figures. So before I end this review, I want to actually show you guys something. So, sorry, I don't want you guys seeing my messy room, but let me see. Let me try to zoom in a bit. Because the controls in a webcam are like inverted, like moving left means you're actually moving the webcam right. It kind of throws me off sometimes. Let me see. I think that's good enough for you guys to see. Yep, it's perfect. But yeah, so I want to show you guys the Sailor Moon poster. I went to school yesterday. I saw this beautiful poster, and they were selling a lot of posters. And I didn't even think about it. I went and I bought it. I was so happy. I've been wanting a poster with all the Sailor Soldiers. I mean, yes, it's missing Saturn. It really sucks. But I'm not complaining. I mean, I finally found this poster. Um, and it's of all the Sailor Soldiers from the Sailor Moon S season. So it kind of baffles me why Saturn wasn't included because Hotaru was a major plot line in the season. And my other little peeves, I don't know if you guys can tell, with the long ribbon on Venus, for some whatever odd reason they used Sailor Venus in her super form, which we all know she didn't receive until the mid section of Sailor Moon Super S, or Super S, however way you guys say it. But other than that, it's an amazing poster, and I had to put it up right away. And yeah, so that's my little review on that poster here. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to ask. And I do apologize for the shaky cam for the poster because it's hard to keep a webcam together. But yeah, as usual, thanks for watching and have yourselves a great day.